We've ranked our favorite ships, but which ship is the most disastrous? Who's most likely to get into a divorce? Who's breaking up tragically? Today, I am here with Daniel.
Oh. Sounded like the open Gangnam Style guy.
And we're going to be using bracket fights today to determine which of these ships is the most likely to end in absolute calamity. If you're not familiar, bracket fights is a March Madness style tournament to determine one ultimate winner. And if you have a disastrous relationship and want to start over, good thing today's video is sponsored by Life Makeover.
Oh.
Thank you to Life Makeover for sponsoring today's video. Life Makeover is a free-to-play fashion game where you're the designer. Show off your unique style by creating a virtual persona, experiment with fashion choices, and build your dream home from the ground up. The possibilities are endless, with plenty of customization and DIY options to keep your creativity flowing. Or check out the game's story mode for a surprisingly engaging plot that has some pretty juicy twists along the way. The latest version of Life Makeover, Burning Spell, is now available, including the 6-star clothing item Dream Spell and Plume Charm for a limited time. You can also try out the new 2-person photo function. Invite your friends to play and take cute pictures together to show off your fits. Life Makeover is available to download for free on iOS, Android, or Steam. Click the link in the video's description or pinned comment to download today and get your designer life started. Thank you again to Life Makeover for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the ships. Cyno and Tignati versus Sarah and Kokomi. I don't see Sarah and Kokomi working at all. Cyno and Tignati is like the obvious one that's gonna go through and be okay.
They touch ears.
They touch ears? No way, absolutely not. Also, just to clarify that the winner will be the worst possible ship. Yelan and Shenhe versus Il Capitano and Varka.
We don't even know what one of them looks like. I don't think they know what each other looks like.
They're gonna do a face reveal.
They're e-dating.
They're e-dating.
That's such a normal ship. Shenhe and Yelan.
They don't understand us, Varka.
The Discord kittens.
I'm sorry, it's too turbulent. There's no way this is going through.
That's the crack ship I was thinking about, baby.
Yeah, what the hell is this? Dea and Nilu would be so cute and wholesome, and I feel like Nilu doesn't believe in divorce or something, so they just wouldn't even break up. Cyno and Alhaitham, they'll be butting heads constantly. They are just like snarkily picking fights. There's no way.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ito and Shinobu, or Heizo and Shinobu. I feel like Ito and Shinobu's kind of gross because I feel like besties.
Yeah, they're like besties, but it's also like brother-sister dynamic.
Yeah. We have to pick the disaster ship though.
So yeah, it's Ito and...
I think these are both really cute, but Fischl and Bennett are both young, and I feel like the odds of them lasting is kind of low.
Yeah, I agree. Benny's not gonna have a great adventure with that one.
Hu Tao and Yanfei are Diluc and Jean.
And then the most cishet couple you've ever seen on this planet.
Yeah, they just have a very cold marriage, but is that considered as a disaster? I think it might be disastrous because it's just so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, Tartaglia, Lumine, and the Fatous.
Sorry to all the self-insert girlies out there. It's just not working.
Tartaglia is that guy that you see in the hallway in high school and you have a crush on him, but like it never really goes anywhere.
It's such a high school relationship. No, they're breaking up in college.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Rosaria Kaya, Razor Bennett.
Oh, this one's actually hard because these are two good ships.
I almost feel like Rosaria Kaya is more likely to be disastrous because like, what if like Kaya wants kids and Rosaria's like, no?
That relationship has been on and off for like 10 years.
Yeah, this is not ending well. E-daters or war generals?
I'm going for e-daters.
This is so funny.
E-daters is so funny to me.
They're gonna make the whole world burn because they're both the captain of like opposite factions. Cyno, Alhaitham, Ito, Shinobu. Ugh. This happened when they were in college and they never talk about it. No, this is tough.
Nuclear couple versus children. Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
If anything, like if we're literally thinking about the word disaster, somebody might die in the beneficial ship. Like,
I think we talked about this last time, but 100% like Bennett would be like, I made you something for your cosplay, and then it would like blow up.
Yeah. Or Fischl's like, I made you cookies, and she put like arsenic in them or something. I think this is more likely to end in disaster if we're going by the literal word.
Disaster.
High school crush situation versus on and off hookups. I feel like
on and off in their 20s.
Rosaria and Kaya probably might be more disastrous.
Yeah, I think more people would be hurt because of Rosaria and Kaya.
Oh god, okay.
E-daters.
Yeah, this is so messed up, honestly.
Discord kittens versus...
Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Emotional damage or physical damage. Mondstadt's in shambles either way.
Fischl and Bennett, like they're a walking...
They are a nuisance to the town.
It's like they're not even unhappy. It's just everyone in their sphere is unhappy because they're so gross about how cute they are. Or they're like speaking their own language and they're just so cringe that everyone's just like, ah, go away, go away. Yeah, okay. I love that. That's funny. That being said, I feel like this can end in literal warfare. Okay, let's go Il Capitano and Varka to win this side of the bracket.
Yep.
Dainsliff and Lumine, Sucrose and Albedo. I don't really see anything wrong with Sucrose and Albedo personally. Like I don't see any disaster happening because they're both so like kind of quiet. Lumine and Dainsliff is gonna end in disaster just because of their circumstances.
Yeah, I think by default we cannot give this to Ningguang and Beidou.
So it has to be the
Their
Harbingers.
relationship works on every level.
Venti and Xiao or Diluc and Toma.
Ew.
What is that? What in the crack ship? I've heard of Venti and Venti. What?
Venti and Venti, yes.
Wait a minute. I've heard of Xiao and Venti for my entire span playing Genshin, but I've never heard of Diluc and Toma. What even is that?
That's crack. Miyamura and Hori, where it's just like popular versus loner, dude.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
He cooked me a meal and I told him how I'm Batman.
And then Xiao and Venti, I feel like this is just star-crossed. Like, I just feel like they have so much going on in their past that it would never like quite work out, right?
I agree.
Perhaps right person, wrong time. Okay, we're gonna go Xiao and Venti. That's
Dang,
really funny.
We convinced ourselves Xiao and Venti.
Why is Il Capitano on another ship? He's cheating. He's cheating. But Yoimiya and Ayaka, like I don't see much going wrong there. That's kind of cute. But yeah, the Harbingers once again. I feel like this is gonna be disastrous. Also, they're coworkers. They're coworkers.
No coworkers to lovers.
Chongyun, Qingto, Ito, Ayato. Ito and Ayato is kind of funny, but I don't see it ending well at all.
No, I'm a sucker for delinquent and rich boy.
I feel like it would end poorly because Ayato's family would be like, absolutely not. Yeah, this would end in heartbreak for sure, unfortunately. Toma and Yoimiya, Heizo and Kazuha.
Too much energy in Yoimiya and Toma.
Two positives equal a negative. This can't work.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Child and Scarcucci, that's funny as hell. I mean, but also like that's Batman and Catwoman.
Oh no! I have to say that Tartaglia and Scaramouche is gonna end in disaster.
Again, like nations will fall.
Messy. Shinobu, Yanfei, Kazuha, Beidou. That feels wrong.
Done. Regardless of like Ningguang and Beidou, that's like mother-son.
That is your mother! Dainsliff, Lumine, or more E-kittens. The Harbingers are all just E-kittens. This is disastrous because they're too much of a like weird power couple and it would cause a lot of issues in the world, so yeah. I know that the Xiao and Venti is kind of a popular ship and it is kind of cute.
That's just gonna be sad. Like right couple, wrong time.
Yeah, they just couldn't work it out.
Yeah.
This one over here is kind of a disaster. Ayato, Ito, Yoimiya, Toma.
They will cause a civil war in Inazuma. It's gonna be West Side Story. It's gonna be Sharks versus the Jets. People are gonna be snapping in the streets.
Ito's gang is like rolling up on Ayato's mansion. Heard you broke our boy's heart. What's the big idea? Yeah, this is a disaster. Tartaglia, Scaramouche. Oh, okay. This one is just Scaramouche and Tartaglia is like disaster.
Problematic.
Ugh, no. Which of the two Fatui Harbinger pairings is the worst pairing of all time? These two, we have intelligence. And with these two, we have power and authority.
Pure destruction across the land. Dottore and Pantalone and Pantaloons. Their breakup is gonna cause them to start like abducting people.
Oh god!
I think they're worse on a far like crazier level.
Dottore, anything he's involved in is gonna be disastrous. Ooh, what do we think about this one? Ito is so lax that I don't think he would get like angry and like cause a ruckus.
Yeah. He's more the type of guy who would be like crying, eating ice cream, watching movies because of a breakup.
Yeah. I feel like Tartaglia and Scaramouche has to be more of a disaster. Okay, so that being said,
I like this. This is so funny.
I think, here's my take, then I'll, give you the mic. Yeah. I feel like Tartaglia and Scaramouche have ages against them. They are kind of young. I feel like they don't have a lot of experience. Your first big messy relationship is like a blow up, okay? Yeah. Whereas Dottore and Pantalone, like, they look like they're probably in their 30s and they've been around the block a little bit. Like, they can kind of like deal with it.
Yeah. It's more like, it's just like, this is so inconvenient. We were supposed to get married. We're already old. Yeah.
I think this is more of a disaster, personally.
I agree. All right, E-Kittens versus...
How did Scaramouche and Tartaglia start dating in the first place? They both got sent to detention.
Yeah.
Aw, a detention couple. And then Varka and Il Capitano met in the chat rooms.
He was in his Twitch chat. He was a reply guy. Hey, what's your Discord handle? They just started meowing at each other. I don't even know what you look like. It's so hot.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think Capitano and Varkov just never met each other?
I
Like
don't
they're
think they've
only an
never
e-couple.
met. They're just an e-couple. They've just been on Discord.
They are a long distance couple. Dude, the more we talk about this, it's all coming together. This, yeah, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna cause problems for other people. And it's kind of like a weird dynamic in the first place.
And then he comes back as Scaramouche the Green.
The Heartbreaker. That's his third form. Okay, I think we're in agreement. Tartaglia and Scaramouche, official messiest, most disastrous ship and Genshin Impact, according to us.
Or boo.
Boo. That was a really interesting bracket fight because you have to think about it from so many different angles. It's not just like, oh, who's cuter? Right. If your favorite ship was not included, I apologize. This was a pre-made bracket fight. Yes. But let us know in the comments below who you think the most disastrous ship in Genshin Impact is. Thank you, Daniel, for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for joining us. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.